I'm starting my day. I went to take a shower and I decided to, like, oh, let me have my alone time with the Lord. I haven't had my alone time today. And I went and I got my Bible and I decided to read Haggai. Why? Because it's a book I never read before. And I was like, oh, let me read this book. I haven't read the whole Bible. And so Haggai is a really short book in the Old Testament consisting of only 2 chapters. And it is set in about the post-exilic period of Israel around 6th century, when the Jews had returned to Jerusalem after the Babylonian exile. The book contains a series of prophecies, right? And they're delivered by the prophet Haggai to the leaders and the people of Judah. Now, Haggai's message is mainly a call to rebuild the temple in Jerusalem, which was destroyed during the Babylonian invasion. He encourages the people to prioritize the reconstruction of the temple and warns them that their neglect of the temple has brought hardship and lack upon them. When I was like reading all this, I was like, what? What is funny is that I was slapped in the face with this message from the very beginning. And that's what mostly was highlighted to me from the very start. It's in chapter 1. Let me put on my glasses. It's in chapter 1. 5 and 6, right? 5 is, now therefore, thus says the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. You have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but do not have enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe yourselves, but no one is warm. And he who earns wages to put them in a bag with holes in it. And I was like, oh, that sounds familiar. And I started to think about today, where are our priorities? Because let me tell you something, it affects many areas of our lives. We can blame circumstances, but are we stewarding the abilities that God has blessed us with? Are we really stewarding them? Haggai's prophecies emphasizes the importance of obedience to God and that the blessings come from putting God first in their lives. Are you putting God first? And that's something that I was thinking about. Did I put him first when I got up in the morning? Do I put him first before I make a decision? I know that I do pray a lot for wisdom so that my decisions can be aligned with his will. But are we prioritizing God first? Where are your priorities? Because, by the way, the book concludes with promises of future blessings and prosperity for the people because of obedience and if they remained faithful to God. Where are your priorities?